as the leader of our party, there is zero chance I will support this horrible open borders betrayal of America. It's not going to happen. I noticed that, and I'll fight it all the way.
All right, President Trump on Saturday talking about a new border deal between Senate Republicans and Democrats. House Speaker Mike Johnson has tweeted, any border shutdown authority that allows even one illegal crossing is a non-starter. Thousands each day is outrageous. The number must be zero. If the border stays open and there is no deal, as you could hear, President Trump plans to use it as a compelling campaign issue. President Biden thinks he can flip the script. If Republicans won't deal, President Biden and Democrats will say the open border is Republicans' fault. Congresswoman Yvette Clark here, member of the House Committee on Homeland Security, Democrat of New York. We appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you. This from the president. President Biden willing to shut down the U.S.-Mexico border, quote, right now, if lawmakers can send him an immigration bill to sign. The deal would give him the emergency authority to close the border until the government can get it back under control. I think reasonable people can agree there's a crisis at the southern border. This would be my question. Why wouldn't he do that now? Because he has the authority to make some pretty big changes to the immigration laws.
Well, first of all, let me apologize to you and your listening audience for
we're glad you're feeling better.
There. I'm much better. A little tickle in the throat, got out of control, but we've got it under wraps now. Let me say that, first of all, it is the responsibility of the United States Congress to provide the legislation that the executive branch needs to really impact what has become a crisis at the border. You know, I can't speak for the administration. I don't work for the administration. But what I can say is that my colleagues here need to do their jobs. We need to, you know, stop this political shenanigans, putting, you know, politics over governance and people.
We did that segment.
And the Senate has already made that happen.
No. I understand. We did that segment last week about Republicans sort of trying to play politics with this and keep this as an issue for President Trump. I'm interested about Democrats now. This is your statement when Donald Trump was president. But with Donald Trump's executive orders, our immigration laws are under control of individuals who dislike the other, now dictates policy. Mayor Bill de Blasio, Governor Andrew Cuomo have pledged to protect all families in New York City. I will join them in that fight. That was you talking about deportations, but also about Trump's plans to build the border wall. And based on that, things were different under President Trump. The laws were the same. President Biden has the authority to do this if he'd like to. And I'm wondering if Democrats aren't just playing politics the same way you're accusing Republicans are.
No, we're trying to fix the problem. And, you know, what the president can do is temporary, and it becomes arbitrary based on whoever is president at a given moment. We need to fix this situation once and for all, and that means legislation. We need to do our jobs here on Capitol Hill. And, you know, it's time we do that.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.